Now, this is also happening at the same time when another one of the president-elect's picks is on Capitol Hill. We're talking about Pete Hegseth. He is having meetings today with lawmakers much like Mr. Gaetz had yesterday on Capitol Hill before this news broke. And we had a chance to talk to Mr. Hegseth in the middle of those meetings. Today, we wanted to let you hear that.
Opportunity to talk to any senator that wants to talk to us.
Did you sexually assault a woman in Monterey, California?
I have, as far as the media is concerned, I'll keep this very simple. The matter was fully investigated, and I was completely cleared, and that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you very much.
Have you addressed concerns about your lack of
All right, so that is Pete Hegseth having meetings on Capitol Hill and responding to congressional correspondent Nicole Killian of CBS News to a very direct question, did you? He did not give a very direct answer before going into that hallway, followed by many cameras. So today, we are going to dig into a lot of new details into a Monterey, California police report that is commanding the headlines about what is arguably the next bit of difficulty in President-elect Donald Trump's picks to lead our nation. So let's go to our CBS News Confirmed team executive editor, Rhona Tarrant. She joins me now. Okay, so Rhona, a lot to unpack here. The details in that police report as they speak to the night of that alleged incident, what do they say?
So earlier we got a much more limited report released, and yesterday evening Monterey Police released a far more detailed document. Now it's over 20 pages long. We've been reading through it since yesterday evening, and it tells us a few clearer details about that alleged incident which occurred in October 2017. Now the woman who is accused Hegseth of sexual assault, she says she was introduced to him at a conference which was held for Republican women. Now, she alleges that in this report that he was acting inappropriately towards women. And the report says that she had an argument with him that evening by a hotel pool. Now, the fact that they had this argument was actually corroborated by hotel staff in this report. She says that her memory is quite hazy, but the next thing that she remembered was being in a hotel room with Hegseth. She alleges that he blocked the door, that he took her phone. She alleges that she said no quite a lot. She remembers that. She also said that she remembers him over her, that his dog tags were in her face, and she alleges that he sexually assaulted her. Now, in this report, Hegseth characterizes the incident as a consensual sexual act, and he said that she expressed regret after the fact.
So there are also more details from the nurse at the Kaiser emergency room. Where Jane Doe, as she is called in this reporting, requested a rape kit. What do you know? So this
woman, the woman who has alleged that she was sexually assaulted, she actually went and requested a sexual assault exam on October 12th. Now, this was approximately 4 days after the incident. So the nurse who conducted this actually contacted police. She was the one to report it, and she collected the unwashed clothes of the woman and her underwear from that night. Now, the police report says that this woman did report that she drank more than usual, but the nurse had said that the woman told her that she believed that something was slipped into her drink that night, but she can't remember much of the night's events, but she has this sort of hazy memory of things that happened. And the nurse says that she recounted these details to her of this alleged sexual assault.
We also understand that there are screen grabs of text messages. What do they reveal, those screen grabs? And there's also that question about surveillance footage or audio recordings. What have you at the CBS News Confirmed team found there?
So these text messages, they are between a woman and an unnamed person. Now, this person seems to be quite close to her. They refer to each other in affectionate terms. So this, the text messages indicate she was at the bar. She's talking about Hegseth. She refers to him in a negative light at one point. And then the person who's texting her said it's very unlike her to be out this late. The woman then texts back. It's kind of an incomplete message. And this person messages back and expresses concern, says, "Are you okay?" And then there's no response. There are 2 missed calls. And then this woman returns to her hotel room at 4 a.m. So, as you said as well, there is audio mentioned in this report, and there's also video surveillance. Now, we haven't seen that. In fact, the CBS News Confirmed team is working to obtain that from police. They are refusing to release it right now, but they do describe it in this report. So the surveillance footage, it describes the woman and Hegseth and another person going into the bar. It describes them leaving the bar and going towards that hotel pool where they had that alleged argument. Now, as we said, police are saying that they are not releasing this, but we're hoping that they will in the coming days.
And, it just begs the question, again, I think of the person in the coffee shop. Okay, so if all of this information is out there and the CBS News team has it confirmed, these are details that a prosecutor would definitely take into a courtroom. Why no word of charges in light of all of this wealth of information? What happened there?
So we don't know. We know that no charges were filed in this case. We know that from his lawyer had said that they had reached an agreement after the fact. But for now, we don't know, and that is more information that we're looking into.
Rhona, Tarrant, thank you so much for talking to us today here on CBS News 24/7. Final question for you as it relates to this police report. Do we expect to hear from the woman who is now known as Jane Doe? Do we expect or have any indication that we will get an idea of who she is directly from her?
So CBS News obviously does not name alleged sexual assault victims, and we don't know who this woman is. She has not come out and spoken publicly, and her lawyer has said that she won't be coming out and speaking publicly at the moment. So she is currently not speaking to the media, and as of now, we know that she has not been named.
And we do have some reporting that this happened in the proximity of a Republicans women event there, correct?
Yes, so this is a local Republican group that operates in the area. We know that Hegseth was invited to this event to speak. We know that this woman was some way affiliated with the organisation. And we know that this event happened that evening where he had spoken.
Rhona, we have about 5 seconds left in this broadcast. We know we'll continue this conversation on CBS News 24/7. We thank you for watching.